European Union support to democratic governance in Nigeria has proposed a total of 66 actionable recommendations covering electoral offences and justice systems on the 2025 Anambra State off-cycle governorship election. Speaking during the public presentation of the Anambra governorship pre-election reports in Abuja, the executive director of the International Press Center, Mr. Anambra, says the report covers the period between June and September of rigorous and mixed methods of approach. The assessment by the EU flagship program is consistent with the mission of taking action and engaging in activities that promote transparent elections.
Ahead of the 2025 Anambra State off-cycle governorship elections, the European Union support for democratic governance in Nigeria is meeting with stakeholders and civil society organizations to make a presentation on the pre-election assessment reports and its recommendations. In his opening remarks, the executive director of International Press Center, Mr. Anambra, gives an overview of the reports.
The pre-assessment report arrived at a number of preliminary conclusions in relation to the thematic areas covered, the observed progress, and the highlighted concerns. It outlines important next steps by INEC, the political parties, the security agencies, the media, the civil society organizations, and other stakeholders towards enhancing the prospect for a peaceful, inclusive, and non-violent 2025 Anambra election. Among these are enforcing strict penalties for vote buying, with security agencies and INEC officials being more proactive in detecting and apprehending of offenders during the ongoing campaigns and on election day. Additionally, widespread multi-stakeholder initiatives should be launched across communities, marketplaces, and youth groups, entailing the use of local languages and emphasizing the illegality and detrimental effects of vote buying. By way of our preliminary conclusion and proposed urgent steps, we're also calling for the strengthening of election logistics to ensure timely delivery of materials, building on recent positive experiences and lessons learned from the August by-elections. Like I said, we have 66. Some key ones have been identified.
There is progress in registration, with over 168,000 newly registered voters recorded. But insecurity remains critical across the three zones.
The finding here remains that Anambra has a history of exciting but sometimes violent political contestation. There is currently a highly competitive Guba race involving Abuja, the PDP, APC, Labour Party, with some fluid alliances. The August 2025 by-election violence in the state underscored the fragility of electoral infrastructure.
The Kuka Center also underscores the need for improved security for the election.
So it's important that non-state actors are not included in election security because there is no legal basis for their participation.
With the proposed recommendations, the international organizations are hopeful that the National Assembly members will utilize its report to strengthen electoral integrity.
But by all who wish